German troops in the Med. We should have two tank divisions here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring these down and start the final killing off of this British division here. So the cavalry should be moving down here, and it should meet up with our dudes down there. Let's just move up there so this doesn't get cut off. I was trying to expand British front line there. Make their front line longer. Oh, we've got this? Nice. So this should hopefully be a bit more stable. We've got a dockyard. Nice. What were we building? We were upgrading stuff. We've got heavy ship hulls. Got some nice destroyer production, some nice sub production, a little bit of mine subs even. Convoys are going up, so that's nice. We could try and finish off this heavy ship hull, although I don't feel like we need it. We've still got the older destroyer. I need to research the newer models of destroyers, but I do think we probably need that. Let's put some into that. Let's really crank these out. What was the situation with these before? I was keeping these guys safe and out of the fight for now. We've got that's an attack sub. We'll put you straight into... I think these are the older attack subs, and these are the newer ones we've got coming in here. So I'll link you up with that. We could do with 1940 submarines, I think. Yeah, we should kick these guys out here. I don't want to get this into just like a war of attrition where we just hammer away at the front lines, though. We need to be a bit smarter than that. But I do think we also need to finish off one project at a time. Iceland takes control of foreign affairs. We could pile some of these guys in. Formazione. I take 3. We try and push down to Mombasa. I'm going to try this. And we'll bring in the rest of these guys as well. Now these are kind of, I won't say unreliable troops, but they are irregular troops. Whether that'll make them or give them any advantage in this sort of terrain, I don't know. I don't think that's... Oh, that suddenly looks better. We will push forward. That doesn't look better. That does look better. God, it's flying up and down all over the place. Is that a separate zone? That is a separate zone. I could have gone in there and attacked from 2 sides, which would have been better. Are we able to quickly do this and just cut that guy off? We'll leave the combat going. We'll leave the camels going in. Germany, Lend-Lease. I will take everything you can send me. Thank you very much, Germany. Back into the army of Africa. Oh, yeah, that's the point. My other dude should have arrived. We've got someone in Benghazi. We'll move you to here. I kind of want 2 divisions on each one of these because this is a really key place. And we are susceptible to naval invasions at the moment, so we have to watch out for that. Did we get this done? Formazione. Kill that dude off. Si, signore. You go to Tel Aviv. We'll probably bring the tanks down here. The cavalry's doing a good job so far. What happened? I mean, this is just Oh, we're going in? Oh, they're in Mombasa, so these guys pushed them out. Pronto all'azione. Unexpectedly, actually. I don't mind. We did miss an opportunity for surrounding them there, which is a shame. Magnetic detonator. Nice. So our subs should be getting some improved stuff. That's okay. I thought that'd be too far in the future. What's the timeline? No, it says 1940. That's okay. We could have that. We better see where we are with industry. Nothing that we have to research till 41. Still... Oh, no, wait. I was going to do the synthetics, but I do know there's something in the tech tree that helps with that. So I'm going to hold off a little bit. So we get that bonus. We could, if I'm going to do the 1940s, and we should do the 1940s naval stuff now. If I'm going to do this, we kind of want that radar first so it goes straight on. If we're going to do that. Let's do that. This gives us air-to-air radar. That's something. Oh, right, okay, but that's for the aircraft. That's the new aircraft designer stuff in this. Right, haven't got to head with. Oh, I could do with that as well. I could do with that as well. Improved computing machine. We'll hold off. We have a plan. It is coming together slowly.
Pronto, signore.
We could send them. Do I need more in Africa? I do. One way or another, I have to get more guys to Africa, so...
Si,
Benghazi is less important. I'm going to railroad somebody into Alexandria as well. Yeah, you should have joined that force there. I'll have to remember when because I do want to move some of these irregulars over to this front, that I don't then move the flipping garrison troops with them as well. This is going to free up a force of soldiers over here, though.
Attento.
Let's finish that off. Tanks will do the job. That's looking good. Okay, suddenly these guys are not needed over here, and they can shoot down to this front line, and this is going to be glorious victory. Or something. Did we get... We're still pushing for Mombasa, which is excellent. The more of these ports we can get, the less supplies coming in for the Allies. And our subs are creeping down here. Mario Robotti falls ill. I could look up... Oh, that's his army there, isn't it? Just these dudes. They're not being too... You should... I don't know why they're not doing that, but that should definitely be a thing.
Si, signore.
We've got the firefighting drills, because this is the sort of thing that's going to help. Oh, that is flying up now. We're getting a lot of naval experience, which means I can probably afford to purchase these. This would, yeah, this would help our naval stuff out a lot, as would the doctrines. So what I'm going to do first is we're going to get the new destroyers. No, we're not. We're going to go and get those radars that I mentioned, and we can put them on the new destroyers. And at the same time, this seems to be flying away very nicely. We're going to go and take a look at what we can spend on here. This is the big battleship stuff. This is the undersea blockade. This will help. Oh, what's this one do? Floating airfield? We have no carriers. The Grand Battle Fleet. Battleship Organization, Battle Cruiser Organization, Heavy Cruiser Organization, Naval AA Attack, Capital Ship Attack, Naval Mine Laying Efficiency. All those are absolutely fantastic. Can I just get there? Does that give me... That's just carrier stuff. Okay, I'm going to do this and then do this. So our big fleet, for all we haven't gone down the big fleet stuff yet, that's going to be awesome for the big fleet, which might find itself in the middle of a fight anytime now.
Si, signore.
We've got more divisions out here. This is superb. Put them in here. Ship them to Africa. Are you coming?
Pronto.
And just because I really want two in each of these places.
Avanzate.
From there. I absolutely have to hold Alexandria and Port Said. Or Said. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I've heard of a place called Port Said. I thought I did. I don't know how that is pronounced. I should probably look that up. Anyone knows in chat? Let me know. Never realised the British had most of Central Africa. Just thought it was Egypt and South Africa. Yeah, I think. I mean, because the most famous campaigns took part across North Africa. So we all know about this. But yeah, the UK had a huge section of all this, and areas here as well, I think. Is that right? Or was it here that we've conquered? There was a bit here. But yes, they had huge chunks of Africa out of all their colonial doings. Let's see what's going on in here then. We've got the cavalry coming down. The infantry is just moving up in defence at the moment. There is an opportunity to get a good cut-off here. So what I should do is when this links up, maybe I should railroad the 3 tanks down.
Attento.
I'll wait for the link up, and I'm going to railroad them down to here, and we're going to try and cut them off. Across there would probably be the easiest. It's in. It's not coming down there.
Avanzate.
Because it's under attack. It might be because it's under attack. So
Formazione.
this would be an opportunity. Let's just march down there. I don't have much on this side, but the more we can encircle, the better. And we kind of need to tidy up the various armies and forces that we've got here, because it's a bit of a mess. We didn't get into this port.
Comandi.
We're going to have another go at this, because it looks quite doable.
Avanzate.
And really the port is just for the supply issue. Helps us, hinders the enemy. But with a bit of luck, our subs are doing some nice work out here anyway. I have to hope that our big ships haven't taken a... Ooh, that could have been. That's fine. That's... Wow. Okay, what did we get there? We had 21 destroyers, 18 subs, and 36 aircraft got involved. We sank 14 British submarines and 3 destroyers, 6 of their convoys. That is really good work for... I do feel bad saying this as a British person. But playing as an Italian character, that was a good result for us. The Marines.
Ordini.
Do we have... Should we trigger this? They're going. So where's the big fleet? The big fleet is here. Can we put them on... I mean, I need the naval supremacy, so... what's the support naval invasion order? Can I do this as well? Maybe I can't. Hang on, if I just remove all regions. Can I do this now? Okay, supporting a naval invasion. Whether they get there in time, I don't know. But it'd be very nice to grab Malta. Just remove a naval base and an airfield for the enemy. I don't know what's defending it. And we have... Is that my fleet? This is looking good. They've got 1 infantry division with really poor defense. We've got the shore bombardment, the air... Oh, nice. Nice, we got Malta. That was a good result. Now I can quickly put that fleet back onto all of the doings. I had them patrolling, didn't I? So that's a really good... Should I put them on strike fleet? Do we feel like taking a massive chance? There's still a pretty big bloody British force kicking around out there. Hey, Mr. Banks, thank you for the hydrate. Cheers. This is my main guy, isn't it? I don't want Minesweeper or Minelayer. I'm going to not spend that. So we should select this, and we should probably put it on... I could put it on patrol again. Should we put it on patrol? Which is that one. Oh, is it doing... Hang on, we need to do... Convoy escort, mine laying, convoy raiding. Oh, it's already on patrol there? These guys aren't on doing these jobs, they're just doing this, I think. There's a big patrol across the Med. Let's see what happens with that. What else have we got? 2 more attack subs. Might as well put them into training. I don't want to link them into one of these. We've got one mine-laying submarine. Put them straight in there. The mine subs. Well, they're getting... Maybe that was half-trained. I can't see that they should be getting experience. They shouldn't be fighting. Where do we need to... Oh, were we not laying mines over here? Was I being super cautious? Right, let's get the whole Mediterranean mined, because we're going to need this for the invasion of Gibraltar, which is going to be a lot tougher than taking Malta, trust me.
Formazione.
Let's put one of these.
Attento.
Just one division. Do I want just one division on Malta? If I can take Gibraltar, I won't need to worry too much about garrisoning all these little places in the Med, and I can free up the troops to go and do some other exciting things somewhere else. We've nearly got the tanks down here, so I'm going to try. They'll be going in alone because the cavalry is coming down from the north. I'm quite happy for the Allies to put in a big front line here, and then we'll try and cut them off with a rush across there. There's a lot of stuff in here.
Formazione.
These guys are a little under strength, which is slightly concerning. So are those, though. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try it.
Avanzate.
And what I can do, because the troops are in the north here, I can extend some front lines. It is a bit of a confusing mess, is all this. Right, let's get this front line shortened to there. Excuse me. And then one of these is the cavalry, which is...
Pronto all'azione.
Is that it? Can I change the colour on this? Let's put it in as pink. But it's got a... I don't like any of the colours, because there's always things that we can't see very well. I just don't think it's got enough divisions in there. I think that's the biggest issue. It's alright. We're coming down from the north. We're going to travel. We're going to go... Actually, I don't know what the situation is. Can I not do Control A for this? What is Control A? Not that, obviously.
Formazione.
It's that. And we want Control... Still only got... No, I'm looking at the wrong one. Where does it say? 15 divisions. Okay. So that will hopefully assign the divisions to that front line. There is a focus called Fortify the Rock. If the British have taken it, then Gibraltar will be fortified with coastal forts and all sorts of stuff, making it a bit more challenging to grab. Oh, we've got 3 guys here. Excellent. Send one of you off to hold Tel Aviv.
Avanzate.
Don't let any ports in the Med fall. Redirects. Nice. This gives us 2 military factories straight away. So that was for... Okay, we'll look at the field hospitals in a moment. Oh, we've got some stuff here. We can increase production. Expand national universities. What does this give us? Modify military industry by production efficiency retention and efficiency cap bonus. Production efficiency base is lowered and the factory output increases. That's, I think, nice. Or keep the specialization, so the production efficiency retention, and that's when you change models, I think, what the factory is doing. If you change what it's doing, it's going to lose 20% more of its efficiency it built up. But production efficiency growth is faster, production efficiency base starts up more, and the factory output is increased. I can't see. They're both 35 days. I think that gives us more of a bonus when we change what a factory is doing. I don't think these are details to really live or die by. So the production efficiency cap goes up. Does it go up on that? The growth does. So if the cap is higher, we can produce more. I will come back to that. I'll have a little think. But I kind of want these. And then we're going to get a ton of civilian factories because we're not building things fast enough. And these can be developed quite quickly. So we're going to go for that. quick check across North Africa. All's looking good. We need a plan for our Marines. We have troops here now. Who's holding the med garrisons? Which is it? This army?
Formazione.
Right, you can join that one then.
Pronto, signore.
And that is a long way to sail from there to there. So we're going to have to get a closer base. We can try going from here, or we can use these guys to try and take... Yeah, this would be better. Let's go and get Cyprus first. We'll go and capture Cyprus, take out another British naval base in this region, which is always good. I think it's safe to travel across there, and then we'll go from there. We won't. We'll just go there, and once they've arrived, I'll move them on manually. The next bit. Some heavy fighting going on up here, which is fine.
Attento.
Right then, light tanks. Can you do this? No, we're going to walk into a war zone here because the Allies are trying to break out. This is a bit of a worry because we can kind of see how this is going to suck in a lot of troops and it becomes just like a supply desert. I mean, we can build the infrastructure up if we have the factories for it. So our light tanks came in. That put a stop to that fight. That is the time to go across there and just let's blitz across. Because this will be a hard border. This one wouldn't because Belgium is part of the Allies. But this is a hard border and a hard stop for everything caught up here. Let's try and get this back, shorten our front a bit.
Ordini.
Make sure there's nothing we're overlooking here. I have to hope that troops are going to come following in after these light tanks and that they don't get cut off themselves, because that could be quite a disaster. Meanwhile, let's... It's finding it difficult to see these colours. I'm going to put the cavalry on yellow. And we're going to give you guys an offensive line to take down to here. Whoops. Oh well, that's fine. And shall I trigger it now? We'll get no planning bonus if I trigger this now. There's a whole lot of fighting going on. Oh, they're still trying to work this off, aren't they? That's right. Well, I won't trigger that one just yet. In fact, let's just cancel that one. I don't mind if they do push. That's okay. We'll get the tanks in. Come on, we need stuff going in. They're trying to counterattack. Is this beneficial if I hit that? I think it is.
Pronto, signore.
No, I ordered you there. And there. And you two can also... No! Do that as well. British operative captured. Could be useful. We'll see. Will I be playing Total Warhammer Immortal Empires? I don't think so. I've got to be honest, I've not enjoyed really the last few Total War games I've played. I like the themes of them, the ideas of them, and I used to play Warhammer Fantasy Tabletop as well, so I do like the stuff. But I find they all very quickly dissolve into mundane economy management things. Especially with the system they've got where they've got so many building slots per city, and you're limited in what you could build, but you have to work out for each province, you need to have this building, and one of these, and one of these. Okay, I need to build one of these over there because I can't fit it in here, but this needs this building to work with it in the same area. And I find that really dull and completely against the point of a Warhammer game. So I find it's... If they rework the economy side of it, I would enjoy the Total War series a lot more, but I'm not enjoying them much at the moment. We have stuff to research that I haven't been putting on here. Oh, we've got a massive bonus for the hospital thing. And also for this, which would also... Oh, that's way ahead of time, though. So that's way off. I'm going to go for this to try and save as much manpower as possible. That's quick. But meanwhile, we were... Oh, hang on. Let's check the infantry equipment. Yeah, we should have this. I'm going to have to go for this because we're currently fighting And we need every little bit of advantage we could get. I've got units to deploy. I'd never set a location for this armoured division. That's a failure. Put them there. Oh, I've got cavalry.
Pronto.
Nice. Okay, well, again, let's get them. Let's get everything into Africa. I don't know why the Marines didn't go, but let's get everything there. And what about... Where was that armoured division at?
Comandi.
These guys should probably come across as well.
Si, signore.
Go on, let's get everything into Africa.
Si, signore.
Oh, it hasn't deployed? Has now.
Pronto.
We'll get that guy over, and then I can just assign him to the rest of the unit.
Si, signore.
We'll sort out which forces they need to go into. Yeah, I mean, maybe they've improved the economy working or system, how it works in the new Warhammer game. Maybe? I haven't looked. I haven't followed its progress at all. Hopefully it'll be good. And I know there's a lot of people don't mind that system in those games. I preferred it from the earlier games, like Rome Total War, the original one, and the two medievals. I find the economy... You just built better buildings, and you just carried on upgrading them as you could, as your cities got bigger. And that was fine. I find with the limited building slots and the necessity for buildings to rely on another building type in the same thing to get the benefit of this, I find it really limiting and just not fun. So, yeah, it's not... it doesn't do it for me. Like when I was playing a Chaos Army, and I understand why they do this, because they have to have game balance across all the different factions in the game, especially when there's multiplayer as an option. But when I was playing a Chaos Army, the fact that I had to worry about raising enough money to pay my marauding demons, it didn't feel right. So, but I understand why there has to be the mechanics for that, you know, for the faction balance. But, you know, I didn't want to be an accountant playing a Chaos Army of Khorne, going slaughtering. Didn't seem to quite fit in with my my thoughts of how that should work. We need to push some more troops in this. We need help. We've got infantry coming in. We've got infantry there, which is good. But alas, the armoured divisions are failing. We need that fresh armoured division. I kind of want to push this. Develop Eritrea. Develop Somaliland. We have got these things going, haven't we? I don't have a lot of good local troops. That's just turning into a slaughter down there, so we'll hold off on the full frontal assaults there. Trying to work out if we can shorten our front lines anywhere. There's 3 divisions in there, otherwise I would try going in. We might be able to do that though.
Comandi.
Screw it.
Avanzate.
I'm going to have a go at this. Leave 2 behind.
Ordini.
Those 2 can go in. And those 2 can support. There's not full cohesion there. So if we get a front line that goes like that, it's shorter than one that goes around the edge. That's my thinking. And therefore it requires less troops to hold it. Come on. We're gonna go in here. And we're going to send the armoured troops in. We need to push across there. We just need to get the cut off. And then we can snaffle up all these divisions. And of course, if there's any opportunities in the meantime, like Finland accepts Soviet demands, that's not good for Finland.
Ordini.
Do you know what? Let's do this. This should be fun.
Formazione.
And it's just a cut off up there. I could have done a better one than that, actually. I could have gone across there.
Attento.
What's to say I still can't?
Formazione.